60 seconds.
1 minute, people. Look alive.
Can we get a mic check, please? Can we have a real mic check, please?
How do they do those fart sounds?
It's not the loss of weight.
Hi, my name's Raul. Welcome to the show. What I need to know is how many people are playing. Okay, great. One player. What's your name?
People don't want to know about plots. Just let them know that.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game. I got it.
There's powder all
30
over the
seconds.
place.
Okay, your buzzer is B, as in buxom.
I don't care. I need.
Hey,
Give
it's
me
a
some
game
kind
show,
of
not
palate
prostate
cleanser.
surgery, okay?
Hey,
20
I haven't
seconds.
seen my towel.
Hey, we got 20. Listen, this couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got it?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
People, we're
9,
going here.
8,
Let's lose that desktop.
7, 6,
Okay,
5,
go to black.
4, 3.
Here we go.
Rush Hour has just begun.
This movie has not yet been rated.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Movies. Just so you know, we are out of Raisinets, but the good news is we have plenty of goobers. Hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. Okay, pick a
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
This category's known as Jonesing for a question about the Brady Bunch. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Hey, you know that episode of the Brady Bunch where Peter decides he wants a new personality? Well, if Peter adopted a new nickname in the same manner Indiana Jones adopted his nickname, what would people call him? Tiger Brady, California Brady, Greg Brady, or Brady Peter? In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Indy's father reveals that Indiana was the name of the family dog. If Peter Brady adopted his dog's name, he'd be called Tiger Brady. Well, as long as Peter doesn't adopt Tiger's habits.
Where's Peter, Mike?
Oh my God, he's in the corner licking himself. I need a cat. Let's see what we got going. Friday night with the boss. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Based on his Wall Street mantra, what philosophical statement might you hear Gordon Gekko make after watching the Star Wars trilogy? Greedo is good, Jabba the Hutt's a slut, 1 if by Lando, 2 if by C-3PO, or you can't count to 6 on one hand solo. Gordon Gekko's philosophy in Wall Street is greed is good, so he might have the same thing to say about Greedo, the bounty hunter. So if he thinks Greedo is good, what do you suppose he thinks about Speedos? All right, hit. Here we have Can You Dig It? $3,000 on the table for this one. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. Imagine Xena, a warrior princess, joins the gang called the Warriors from the movie of the same name. Which of the following is not one of the rival gangs she'll have to conquer? The Orphans, the Baseball Furies, the Scurvy Dogs, or the Lizzies? Hey, boppers, Xena will not be kicking the Scurvy Dogs. Is it just me, or do Xena and the Warriors rent their costumes from the same place? Category. Chew on this. Yo, Adrian, this strip searching me. 2 G's if you get this one right. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. Let's say that movie boxer Rocky Balboa loses his passport after the big fight. In which of these films will this cause him the most difficulty? Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 3. In Rocky 4, Rocky fights Drago in Moscow, so he'll really need that passport. How would you like to spend a Siberian winter with Paulie? Okay, I need a It's a 5! I proudly present See Dick's Hog. $1,000 if you get it. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. I'm sure we all know who starred in the movie Easy Rider, but who starred as TV's Easy Reader? Dennis Hopper, Oliver Reed, Morgan Freeman, or Sean Penn? Before he hit the big time, Morgan Freeman played Easy Reader on the educational program The Electric Company. Now, of course, if Morgan Freeman were an easy rider, he and Peter Fonda could go motorcycling across the country teaching children how to read. See Dick ride. See Dick ride free. Ride on. Okay, pick a category.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
Let's give a nice warm welcome to Destined for Fame. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Hey, you know how mystics say that you're born under a certain birthstone that governs your actions? Well, October's birthstone is Opal, but if you were born under the birthstone of Robert Opal, you might have a Hollywood destiny that includes you becoming what? A well-known streaker, a televangelist, a lovable southern boy, or... Oh yes, they'd call you the Streak, because Robert Opal is the guy who streaked across the stage during the 1972 Academy Awards. Which just goes to prove there are no small parts, just actors with small parts. Category, please. This one's called, Oh Brother, How Does $2,000 Sound? Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If Brother came out with a new Long Riders series of typewriters, which model name would not correspond to one of the pairs of real-life acting brothers in the film The Long Riders? The Carradine typewriter, the Guest typewriter, the Baldwin typewriter, or the Quaid typewriter? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. No Baldwin brothers can be found in the movie The Long Riders. And yes, this is in fact the only movie ever made not to have at least one Baldwin brother in it. I need a category. Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for a
Ticklish Test come.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Tabloid headlines for the dead. Gonna start out with $5,000 on this one. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, now tell me this. What movie-related term does this rhyme with? Men flee heaven, queen. Run with it. Type in your... I think the NC part stands for Nobody's Clothed.
They said it was indestructible! Then disaster struck!
Coming at you, a best boy walks into a bar, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Heads up, here it comes. A best boy grip walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Can I get you a bud?" In keeping with his role on a film set, how might the best boy grip respond? "No, I'll have a Bud Light." "No, I'll take care of it." "No, and I don't like men coming on to me." Or, "Stupid bartender line, take 2. The best boy grip is an assistant to the key grip. Basically, someone who does dirty work for other people working on the set. For example, "Hey, Schmitty, go get me a beer."
Yes, sir. Right away, Cookie.
Good boy, Schmitty. Okay, pick a category. All right, here's the deal. I'd like to be south of her border, and we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. What word cannot be spelled with the letters in the name Maria Conchita Alonso? Hey, stop cheating. Italian, Haitian, Spanish, or Latin? You can't spell Spanish with the letters in Maria Conchita Alonso. But if you try hard enough, I'm sure you can spell completely hot ass-kicking Cuban babe. One down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Category, please. The selection is a big southwestern greeting, and you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. All right, suppose you're in a convenience store in Tempe, Arizona. You see the Raising Arizona character portrayed by your old friend Nicolas Cage. What do you yell across the store to get his attention? Hello, hi. Hi, howdy. Howdy, hey. Or hey, hello. Nicolas Cage's character is named H.I. McDonough, but everybody calls him Hi. And the players on his softball team are who, what, and I don't know. Okay,
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
For your enjoyment, PBS, the pre-big shot system. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. Important info, folks. A lot of people don't know that long before he was a big shot, Michael Keaton worked behind the scenes on a famous children's show. If Michael Keaton had become a regular on the children's show for which he worked, what might we have seen? Batman confronting Henrietta Pussycat, Johnny Dangerously teaching Grover adverbs, Beetlejuice speaking ubby-dubby, or Mr. Mom dropping balls on Mr. Moose? Michael Keaton worked backstage on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood before he hit it big. So if Keaton's playing Batman, I guess that makes Henrietta Pussycat Catwoman.
You won't get away with this, Catwoman.
Meow meow, Batman, meow.
Okay, pick a category. The category is, the woman trapped inside him is broke. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, kids, let's dumpster dive. I'm gonna pull some things out of the garbage here, and you, tell me whose crap it is. Okay, we've got a written estimate from a plastic surgeon for a sex change operation, a letter to my wife Leon, and a copy of The Idiot's Guide to Robbing Banks. Whose trash are we looking at? Ed from Raising Arizona, Dill from The Crying Game, Sonny from Dog Day Afternoon, or Mr. Pink from Reservoir Dogs? For the curious, here's the right answer. Sonny in Dog Day Afternoon attempts a bank robbery to fund his male wife Leon's sex change. Boy, if he'd only listened to that old adage, crime doesn't pay for your male wife's sex change. All right. Say hello to Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Mouse Ears. Oh, let's just make this one $6,000. Hey, is it true that you used to party with Annette Funicello? No? Well, then imagine this. If Annette Funicello were to invite you to a theme party based on one of her beach party movies, which of these costumes could you wear? A spacesuit, a toga, an invisible bikini, or pajamas? Annette Funicello is featured in Beach Party, Muscle Beach Party, and Pajama Party. Gee, you know, I don't wear pajamas. Did she ever film Boxers I've Been Wearing All Week Party? I need a cat.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
Now showing cockroaches that talk to ape men. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If Edgar Rice Burroughs and William S. Burroughs collaborated on a film script combining two of their novel-inspired movies, which would be the best title? The Maltese Lunch, To Tarzan with Love, The Lunch That Time Forgot, or The Naked in the Chocolate Factory? Let's take a look at the right answer. Edgar Rice Burroughs penned the sci-fi classic The Land That Time Forgot, and William S. Burroughs created Naked Lunch. In the new film, the underground prehistoric animals talk and ask you to rub lava ashes on their bottoms. Category, please. Hey, all right, guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is Prepare to be different. I'm going to read off 7. So you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. Grizzly, does it have a bear or not? The bear. Jack the bear. Gentle giant. The bad news bears. Big bad mama. Last one. That's all of them. Missed 4 of them. Can't be proud of that. Well, you're not terrible. I mean, I don't know you as a person, but, well, let's move on. Well, what do we have here? Film school dropouts. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, did you hear about that gang of hoodlums busting into video stores and splicing together feature films? Well, listen to this concoction they made. Edward James Olmos prepares crazed southern backwoodsman for the AP exam in calculus. What would make the best title for this film combo? Appalachia Vice, Stand and Deliverance. Edward James Olmos teaches math to inner city kids in Stand and Deliver, and some crazed backwoodsmen do some stuff in Deliverance. And without relying too much on Appalachian stereotypes, let's just say that the backwoodsmen didn't do very well on the test. Okay.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
Okay, give it up for, what's a snelkin? What's a foamin'? Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Let's see how you handle this one. If you combine the names of the 2 stars in the Falcon and the Snowman, what type of bird would you get? Tin hen, dead turkey, charred dove, or mad stork? It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Timothy Hutton and Sean Penn starred in John Schlesinger's The Falcon and the Snowman. As Tin Hen, they could star in the all-poultry remake of The Wizard of Oz. This category's known as Talk About Stiff Acting. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Okay, most of us are familiar with that animated movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with all those puppets, right? Well, suppose the same puppet starred in a kid's version of Marathon Man. Considering his occupation, which Rudolph character would be the best choice for Laurence Olivier's role? Yukon Cornelius, Herbie the Elf, Charlie and the Boxer, Santa Claus. Laurence Olivier's role in Marathon Man was an evil Nazi dentist, and Herbie the Elf was a dentist in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
So, Santa, tell me, is it safe?
Herbie, I swear I don't know anything.
All right. The category, Dudley more or less. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. Suppose that instead of chasing after the perfect 10, Dudley Moore were pursuing the Hollywood 10. Who would he then see running toward him in slow motion? Blacklisted filmmakers with cornrows, stuntmen in bikinis, movie critics with golden tans, or studio execs listening to Ravel's Bolero? The Hollywood 10 were blacklisted and imprisoned for not testifying before the House Committee on Un-American Activities in the 50s. I doubt they were making a stand for Hollywood's right to make movies like 10. I need a category. Time for the attack. When you see two words that... you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Instruments ready? Alright then. Let's make some music. But not too shabby. Now let's see your final score. That's the game. Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know Jack! Beautiful show, everybody. Okay, let's get those commercials going. And Raoul, hon, could you ask the contestants if they want to play again?
Grandma is dead. I'll never see her again.
Congratulations, Blair. You must have a head chock full of crap. And you thought all those years working minimum wage at the video store would never pay off. If you'd like to relive this fantasy, let me know, and I'll set you up for another game.
I've made from cheerleader parts.
But how do we make her alive again?
Quick, pedal the generator.
Come to Grandma.
Hey, she smells funny, but what a hot body.
And how? With the It's Alive Home Assembly Kit, a fresh brain, and the correct weather conditions, you'll never mourn a family member again. And for man's best friend, Pets Alive! Remember, it's not a crime against nature, it's alive!
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Come on, guys, let's pick it up. We're late.
One man.
And then he got...
Hey, could you please keep it down back there?
One minivan.
Whoa, it's ugly out there. Traffic backed up all the way to the I-98 interchange. I've got 30 minutes in downtown.
1 million commuters.
Do not pass me on the right! Don't do it!
And only one way to get to work.
Out of my way, people! I'm late for work!
Josh Schmitzenstein is Schmitty in heavy traffic.
Traffic is hell.
Rush hour has just begun.
This movie has not yet been rated.
Hello, I'm former starlet head of floss. You know, wit and intelligence are all very well, but in today's competitive times, a young actress needs practical knowledge. That's why I opened up the Hollywood Women's Acting School, designed to teach you just what you need to know for today's challenging female roles. You'll learn the uninteresting girlfriend. Don't leave me. The even less interesting wife.
Please don't leave me.
The bitch.
Don't you dare leave me.
And the slut.
Don't leave me.
Our extensive 3-hour course allows you to give these roles all the study they deserve. Don't knock it, hon. At least you'll be working. Call 1-800-NO-BRAIN today.